Hi guys, it's Jason Jamil here. In July 2019, the UK government laid a bill before Parliament. The bill is known as the Domestic Abuse Bill 2019. Domestic abuse is a borrowed word from countries like United States of America, where domestic violence is also known as domestic abuse or family violence. And some of us will remember that in 1994, the US Congress passed an act known as the Protection Against Women Act 1994. All this is simply because it's about protecting women from men who are the perpetrator of domestic abuse. Follow me as we go to the next episode of our discussion on men do suffer domestic abuse. Welcome back to this episode of our discussion on men do suffer domestic abuse. You will recall on our last episode, we discussed the definition of domestic abuse as provided by paragraph 12J of the Family Procedure Rules. What I intend to do today is to discuss one of the elements of what constitutes domestic abuse. And today, we will discuss the word abandonment as provided by 12J, which it states, and I quote, abandonment refers to the practice whereby a husband in England and Wales deliberately abandons or strains his foreign national wife abroad. Now, it is my submission that that definition is pure gender-based definition. I have received calls in practice from men who actually alleged that their wife abandoned them in their home country. Let me give you an example. Some years ago, a gentleman came to our office and he told us his story. He got married back home and submitted his application for a spouse visa to join his wife here in the UK. Before the application was considered at all by the Home Office, his wife abandoned him. All his effort to contact his wife proved abortive. She could not be contacted in any form or shape. Now, luckily for him, his visa was granted and he came to the United Kingdom. He went to the last known address and this woman has moved home. What do you think? I'm sure you will agree with me. That was a classic example of abandonment. So, it is my submission that 12J definition of abandonment cry out for amendment, and it should not be a gender-based definition. So the problem here is very simple. Men being abandoned by their wife will not cry out. They will not even say a word. Men move on. Men do something very simple. Look for another wife, divorce, and move on. But women will cry out that she has been abandoned. So the definition as we see today failed to do justice to that word abandonment. In the next episode, we shall discuss coercive behavior as the second element of domestic abuse. See you there.